Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Taurus from the 15th till the end of July. So watch this video if you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. So now let us see messages for the sign of Virgo from 15th till the end of July. Also, I share free horoscopes weekly and monthly on my Instagram. The link of my Instagram profile is in the description box below. If you want to check it out, you can just go and give me a follow there as well. Alright, Bull Gang, let's see what's the message for my Taurus. If you don't already know, I'm a Moon and Venus in Taurus myself, so very excited to see what are the messages coming towards us from the 15th till the end of July 2023. Messages for Taurus from 15th till the end of July. So what is the blessing coming in for Taurus, please? What is the blessing coming in for Taurus for the second half of July 2023? What is the blessing coming in? The blessing coming in is the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is a typical card of cheating, lying, betrayal, whatever. But if this card shows up as a blessing, then I see that you will be able to overcome some sort of a pain, some sort of a grief, something that you have been going through. It has been paining you really, really badly. I see that you will be able to overcome all of that. Like your heart is going to finally feel a sense of calmness, So I see that some sort of a relief is coming in, some healing is happening for you. I also see that if there's a third party situation in your love life, then I see that's gonna get over. And just in general, I see that you will be feeling much better, emotionally especially. You'll be feeling much better emotionally, mentally, in your relationships. That is happening. I see that you're overcoming a heartbreak. Some of you maybe you walked away from a relationship, or somebody walked away from you. I don't know what happened, and the pain was still lingering. Like you could still feel that emotional turbulence, but I see that now finally you are overcoming that grief, basically. All right, what is the blockage for Taurus that Taurus needs to keep in mind? Some of you, I see that your heart health is getting better. Your heart is healing. Maybe you recently went through a procedure and now things are becoming better for you. All right, so what is a possible blockage for Taurus, please? What is a possible blockage? The blockage is the Hermit card. Taurus, you just get too much in your head and you just overthink stuff is what I see. Like things are not even true, but you just over assume them, and then you just make up scenarios in your mind, and then you torture yourself with overthinking. And this is something that you need to work upon. I see that you've been taking life way too seriously, way more seriously than it actually is. So this is something that you need to take care of. Your over analytical nature is kind of getting in the way. So you don't have to get into the overthinking zone. Try to keep things lighthearted. I also see that maybe you're not doing things for fun, like you're not socializing much, or you're not connecting with people, or you try to just stay alone, isolated, distant, and whatever. And I see that you're just working really hard these days, and like your life has become pretty black and white. So just try to bring in more colors in your life. Try to maybe go out, socialize, meet people, talk to people, attend parties, whatever, make some friends, do some hobby classes, something like that. You need to bring in more colors in your life so that it can just become less monotonous and more fun. Okay, this is what I see. And also stop overthinking and overanalyzing. You are clearly making up scenarios in your mind which do not even exist. Now let's take your career and finance for the rest of the July. Give me the present for Taurus career. So your present is the Two of Cups. All right, so I see that when it comes to your career, you may be starting something in partnership, especially if you're in business, of course. Then you may do something in partnership, or some of you're starting a new business in partnership, so that's possible. If you're in a job kind of a scenario, then I just see that somebody's going to come forward, help you, and help you in your career, so you are going to get some sort of a support at your workspace. So just be open to receive that. This is a good time to collaborate with people, work in partnership. What is the blockage for Taurus? The blockage is the King of Wands. So I see that you need to keep your ego in check. Some of you maybe, you may just get into a heated argument with people around you because of, you know, your over authoritative nature. Maybe you just might come across as someone who's very blunt and straightforward, and it might just step on wrong people. You may just rub off wrong people. So your message is to be more diplomatic during this time. Like, don't be very upfront and very blunt, because you may just rub off wrong people unnecessarily and get yourself in trouble. So try to be calm, composed, and diplomatic. All right. What is the advice for Taurus for career and finance for the rest of the July? Your advice is the Six of Cups. Some of you need to get out of your past and get into the present. You keep on thinking about the past and you keep on getting stuck in the past. So maybe you've made some mistakes in the past and you're not able to overcome that. Or maybe in the past you were doing really well. So you just keep on telling yourself that, you know, in the past I was doing really well. So what if I don't have that kind of success right now? Like, stop thinking about your past and try to tap into your present and take heed of your presence. Basically, I also see that you need to learn from your past experiences. You might have made some mistakes, or maybe you did really well in the past. Whatever it was, both are learning experiences, and you need to learn from your past so that you can imply those learnings and you can make growth for yourself in the present, right? So instead of getting stuck in the past, if you can just learn from that and implement and move forward, that'll be great for you. Also, you need to be a little careful about people around you, because I see that some unnecessary drama might just crop up. So just try to have peace as much as possible. All right, don't get yourself into trouble, basically. All right, now let's take your love life, Taurus. Taurus's love life for the rest of the July, please. What's up for my bull gang in love? Give me the present energy for Taurus in love, please. Present energy is the Three of Cups. So I see some of you recently, you've started talking to somebody with whom you might have had a no contact period going on. Three of Cups talks about reunion and all of that. So that might be possible. If it's not the case, then it will happen very soon. Do not worry about it. Some sort of a reconciliation is possible. If you're single, I just see that you may just go out, socialize, meet people, whatever, and you may actually find someone there. So yeah, definitely I see that you will be talking to someone. There's going to be back and forth communication. Some sort of a reunion is definitely on cards when it comes to your love life. What's the blockage for Taurus in love? The Queen of Swords. So I see, Taurus, your blockage is that you are suppressing your feelings, and you are, you know, releasing some sort of a trauma. So maybe you might have gone through something, and I see that you keep on holding onto that trauma, and because of that you keep on suppressing your feelings and emotions, and you try to come off as this cold bitch, and you try to convince yourself that I don't care, and you know, whatever, but you care, you do care, and you know, there is something which bothers you, it hurts you, but you try to keep it to yourself and you're not confronting, and this might actually cost you. Sometimes you have to be very open and blunt about your boundaries. You know, if somebody's stepping on your boundaries, you need to make them aware. So I see that you're trying to be you're trying to pretend that doesn't matter to you and I don't care or whatever, and you're trying to suppress your emotions, but it's actually piling up and it's creating a lot of mess within you. So if you can channelize your emotions, if you can just be straightforward when it comes to your love, that'll be great. All right, and stop suppressing your feelings and emotions. Be more expressive. What is coming towards Taurus and love? The outcome for Taurus and love. Five of Swords. Not a great card. I see some of you, some sort of a truth might come out, some maybe about somebody cheating, lying, whatever. Somebody might be playing games with you, and like it is all going to come to the surface. Some of you, I see that you will distance yourself from someone who has been very manipulative. There is someone who uses you, like this person knows that you're very emotionally connected to them, and you know, like you're gonna do anything for them, so they just try to take you for granted. And I see for the rest of the July they might try to do that, and you will just walk away from that. I also see that there is a very hurtful situation that has been persistent for a very long time, and till this point you were not trying to walk away from it, but like we saw the Three of Swords here. So I see that finally you will be distancing yourself from a toxic situation and you're gonna heal your own self. So anything toxic, anything manipulative needs to go. Some of you may also have a fight with someone, like a verbal fight, an exchange of heated arguments. So just be careful. What is the advice for Taurus in love? Your advice is the Temperance. You really need to focus on your healing, Taurus. You might be dealing with a Virgo. So I see that you really need to focus on your healing, Taurus. I see that you've been giving too much and you kept on giving, and the other person started taking you for granted. So you need to pull back now. You also need to pay attention to your mental health and your peace of mind. Okay, Taurus. What is the advice for Taurus in love, please? What is the advice for Taurus in love? Your advice is the King of Pentacles. So here the King of Pentacles is asking you to not neglect your emotions once again. I see some of you, when you experience too much of emotional overwhelm, what you try to do is you try to distract yourself with career and finance. You're like, I'm gonna be this boss bitch and I'm gonna work hard and I'm gonna show to this world who am I and whatever, which is not fine, because you cannot compensate your emotions with wealth or success. Even if you do it, that dopamine rush is going to be for a very short time, and ultimately you'll not feel great. So your message is to stop neglecting your emotions and try to take a heed of it and take responsibility of balancing your emotions. And again, walk away from anything that's toxic. There's no point staying in there. You know that somebody has been manipulating you. You need to isolate yourself now. Yeah, justice. Bring in balance in your life. Until and unless you give that justice to yourself, universe is not able to give it to you. Universe is trying to balance your life, but you're not trying to put that into action. You're trying to ignore it. So your message is to do justice to yourself, and if something is not good, something is toxic, you need to walk away from it. Give me message for Taurus in love. Separation. Yeah. So I see that either you're already in separation, or there might be a toxic situation in love. Somebody has been manipulated, whatever. You are required to walk away from it. You need to separate yourself from any situation which isn't great. And I see when you will do it, new love is going to come in. Some of you, there's an opportunity for you to connect with someone new, but for that you need to release this toxic person from your past. Let me take an oracle message for you, Taurus. Give me a message for Taurus, please, in love. So we have reflect and redirect your energy, the exact thing that I was telling. You need to learn from your past mistakes and implement those lessons and move forward instead of playing the guilt game. Don't do that. So you need to do some reflection why things happened the way they did, and you need to redirect your energy towards the new instead of getting stuck in the past. And most importantly, for the rest of the July, you really need to take care of your emotions, is what I see. Stop suppressing your emotions, be more expressive, do something creative to channelize your emotions. I see there's a buildup of emotions within you, and it's actually causing you pain now, trauma. Some of you may also be experiencing body pain. So when you suppress your emotions, it shows up as body pain in your body, of course. So you need to take care of that. So yeah, that's pretty much your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe. Bye.